Elder statesman Tanko YAKASSAI has described as arrant nonsense the accusation in some quarters that the alleged movement of northern youth and Amajiri into the south is in preparation for possible invasion and conquest. YAKASSAI, who was reacting to an interview by another elder statesman, Chief Mbazulike Amechi, quipped, "For what we did not attack the south, this is arrant nonsense." Chief Amechi, a Second Republic minister, in an interview with Saturday's Sun, expressed fears over the mass movement of northern youth and Amajiri into the south. According to him, such is laden with sinister motive in preparation to conquer the south in fulfillment of the vision of the late Sardauna of Sokoto and Ahmadu Bello. YAKASSAI said it was unfortunate that people in the south just believed the rumor as gospel truth without any investigation, stressing it doesn't make any sense if you say they are Amajiri without knowing from where they are coming from and where they are going to, without knowing who is responsible for sending them to where they are going, and whether it is actually true that they were going from north through south. It is just the media that is making fool of us. But people like us over 90, I'm not happy hearing my mates believing in such story without any investigation. Amechi is my good friend. I was the only person from the north when he celebrated his 90th birthday in the east. According to him, it is impossible to get 50 Amajiri in a lorry. Where are they going to get money to pay for the fare to the place they are going to? If they can get that money, why can't they use it and do business to feed themselves? The statement doesn't make sense and I condemn it. Unknown to you, especially people in the south, Amajiri doesn't wear shirts. You see 50 people all in shirts and trousers, they are not Amajiri. With all the police, army, DSS in Nigeria, to get 50 people from a place in the north headed to the south in Auchi, Edo State, and no police stopped them all the way. Does it not make sense at this time of lockdown? Does it make sense to a 90-year-old person like my friend Amici? I'm senior to him by 4 years. It didn't make any sense for him to find out where they were coming from and where they were going. Just if you see a vehicle moving now with people, do you know where that vehicle started its journey? And do you know where it's going? Auchi is a place in Edo. Why Auchi? How can somebody leave a place in this lockdown? One vehicle cannot move from one place to the other without it stopped by the police to find out where it is coming from and where it is going and why is it going. If he has a reason to go, they will allow him. But if not, they will not or turn him back. There were many people that were disrupted or single or two vehicles and were forced to go on quarantine. It happened in Kaduna and other places. I read it in the newspapers. Why should a whole Nigeria police, the military, the DSS allow a lorry with 50 people to move all the way to Auchi? I don't know where they were from without checking them. Did you see a contingent of police, army, DSS, or any security establishment with those pictures posted in the media? Did you see security personnel checking them? What were the security operatives doing all the way from their journey to Auchi? To me, it sounds nonsense. On Amechi's allegation that most of them were not Amajiri but very vibrant youth men, YAKASSAI noted that Amajiri are children of 9 to 18 years. If you are over 18, you graduate into something else. The people I saw in that trailer are between 25 and 30 years old. YAKASSAI further emphasized, these things doesn't make sense. For what we did not invade or conquer South, why should you allow young people to be writing rubbish and misleading them? What is the use of age maturity? Can any media man publish the names of the youth, where they are coming from and where they are they were going, their ages, so that everybody can see evidence. At 94, I know I can die anytime. I don't want to die with this stupid story in my mind. It doesn't make sense. I'm 94 years old and I have common sense. When a story is told to me, I will ask, why bring up such story and try to investigate? And as veteran journalist, I will try to ask what is the background, the mission, what, why is it coming up, who sponsored them, were they Amajiri or not, and when was the picture taken, what is the evidence that it was taken the day it was published in the social media, what is the evidence? So guys, this man has been emphasizing on this issue that the people coming from the north, that they are not Amajiri, they are whatever, they are not this and that. The question the old man needs to answer is that why is it that during this lockdown, why is it that these people have not been moving from places to places? We have categories of people, the children, the people who are in that bracket age or age bracket. We saw them, we saw many of them. Why is it now? Have they not been moving now? Why is it that it was as at the moment when the northern governors started repatriating them to various states? That is when, or that was when this whole thing, this movement became so rampant. So there's no smoke without fire. He could have said, he could have some point there that people need to ask questions. But this thing has been going on for a very long time now. And meanwhile, I listened to this Professor Akintoye or something, the man, this one Yoruba man like that, when he was being interviewed, and the situation, the things that have been happening in Benue State. He was saying when they went to visit the Benue State government, to sympathize with them with the issue of the way this Esme have been dealing with them, and he said before they came to attack them, maybe January last year or so, or this year, that they wrote a letter to them. I think that was when it happened in 2018, that they wrote a letter to them that they were coming, that their land belongs to the Fulanis and all of that. Because they were asking the man, why didn't you go to the meeting when Abdulsalami called for a peaceful meeting? And they said no, that you cannot bring Mieti Allah because they are not a socio-cultural group, because they know what they stand for. And this is the group that has been labeled by the uh, a group, I don't know whether this is the world group or whatever, that these guys are terrorists, that they know the position they are holding, that they cannot hold meeting with them. But when they were in that meeting with Autumn, the Autumn now showed them another letter. That, can you guys imagine that these people have written them another letter, that what they experienced, because they know that they were mourning, they were doing mass burial, that what they experienced was just was nothing compared to what is going to happen to them, that they are going to come again. So is it that kind of people that wrote letter to you that they are going to come again in this country where we have federal government, that they are going to do more than what they did? So does it mean this this old man, this Yakasai, did not hear all of those things, all the threats that these people have been making before now, and you expect people to now be doing findings and be whatever? You don't need to do that. All the threats that this whether Mieti Allah, they call them Esme or whatever, and this Arewa group have been making threats here and there. Has he ever condemned them? Has he ever come out or make any categorical statements to condemn their statement, to condemn their actions? All of those things have been happening. We've seen what have been happening. We see the way even Nigerian police have been pussyfooting about arresting these people, even when they commit all these atrocities. When it happened in Delta, when it's happening in Ogun, Oyo, and what is it called, Kogi State, in all the eastern states of the country, that these people are going there to encourage. Have you come out to say anything? And why is it that it is during the lockdown that they are coming from? They are coming to other states. You are not asking that question. You are telling the person that, or you are telling other people that they should not believe what they are writing. Things that are happening, reality that people are seeing. You say they should not believe. Believe what? It's just unfortunate that everybody wants to try to play ethnic cards, which is not going to help anybody. it might be having some facts or some points or making some points or making some sense, but you cannot just outrightly say, oh, the Amechi, the other old man who is saying that, is not the only one saying it. Every state has been experiencing this. So because Amechi is saying this, what of the people, Delta, the rivers people, what of Delta people, what of what is it called, Edo people, what of Ogun State people, what of all those eastern parts of the country? Everybody is saying the same thing, and you are saying people are just writing what they want to write, and people or some people are believing it. No, it doesn't work that way. Things that are happening or what they are saying is what they have been experiencing. Why are they hiding these people under the distance? Well, and more so, wherever they are coming from now is inconsequential. But we know that this is a particular set of people, whether they are the Amajiris or whether they are coming from another country, but where are they coming from? They came through the same north. They came through the same north. So, and you expect people to open their hands. Whether they are Amajiris is inconsequential, but we know that people are coming and there's an antecedent, there's an agenda. There are a lot of things that have been going on that you don't expect people to just fold their arms and begin to say, no, that is not their mission. Then what are they looking for? The people that will come and they will be telling you, this is our land, this is our whatever. Do you know the stress or the problem that these people are facing, the Benue people are facing, and you expect people to fold their arms? No, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. No, this is not time you are going to be doing investigations when people have been making some categorical statements about what they are going to do, and now they are coming in their numbers. Why are they flouting the order? Why are they not staying back in their own state? So, to me, the elder statesman can believe what he wants to believe, and other people can believe what they want to believe, and they will do what they still want to do. Okay. Someone says here that the North has always been a problem. They create problems and expect the South to solve them. Look at the Northern youth. All they know is nothing but violence. They are taught nothing about civility. Northern elders are wicked to their youth. Someone says, you can speak off point, sir. With due respect, please take note that the so-called security you are referring to are from the same nepotistic clan, prearranged by the same ruling class. We consider this as a conspiracy theory. We are all quiet awake, sir, my humble opinion. Get foreign back forces out of equation like the British. Only the IGBOS can drive the Fulani back to their ancestral land in Senegal. Soon the truth shall be revealed. What you people are moving to the southeast are trained jihadists, not Amajiri. If you claim is trying, why is it happening now that there is interstate lockdown? Now that there's interstate lockdown, why are they coming out and coffee? There are plans underground, but God will expose the planners before it materializes. So, in my opinion, again, wherever they are coming from, whether they are Amajiris, whether whatever, but the issue is that they have to go back. They have to go back. If they are coming, they came through the north. Where and how did they come in? So it is inconsequential whether they are little children, whether they are adults, whether whatever. But we've seen everything that has been happening. Why is it that the pictures have not been sent now? It's unfortunate. When videos were taken and you were asking, oh, that when did they take those pictures, that people are just trying to believe. So he can believe whatever he wants to believe, and the other people can believe what they want to believe, and they will do what they want to do, in as much they are not being violent. Those people who they know that their nature is violence, you don't even allow them to come in. The question why people are even bothered is that during this lockdown, they don't want anybody to come in, because if outside the lockdown or before the lockdown, they've been coming in their numbers, which people have been talking about, but they didn't even know how to go about it. So guys, let us hear your opinion concerning what YAKASSAI has said. Leave your comments below and let's learn from you.